Hey everyone, how are y'all? Hey Emerald Queen. Michelle, how are you? Hey Cheryl. The amazing Tiff, how are you? Oh, what the heck. I guess he's a little slacking again tonight. Hold on one second. Michelle, I'm doing good, thank you. The amazing Tiff, I'm doing good. Oh, wait. Now he wants to decide to start working whenever I go to log into him. Hey, Truth Seeker, how are you? All right. Truth Seeker, yes, I'm doing good, thank you. Nightbot needs to get on the roll here and start acting right. Princess Megan, you doing okay? Hey, Marissa. Stone Gator, how are you? Hey, GNC, how are you tonight? Princess Megan, that's still my problem. It's my allergies. But I do have an appointment Wednesday morning, so hopefully they'll be able to do something. Pollen's oh girl, the pollen has done like it's covered everything here. Hey Starla, how are you? Does his mom have a deadbeat boyfriend? No. His mom, I believe his mom and his daddy is still married. Yeah, Panteezy, I've been taking mine every day, but they still haven't. They're still not working. So I've got an appointment with the doctor Wednesday. So hopefully he can give me something else. Yeah, we haven't seen anything where they're divorced or anything like that. I just know that, or in my opinion, where she spoke out today was fake as I don't know what. I I don't think her message today, I don't think it was genuine. I don't know why the dad didn't come out as well. Um, he should have been there with her. His siblings should have been there with the parents. They should have all spoke out as a family. There was no, I don't know. It was just, I'm gonna play it here in a little while because I'm sure there's some people that haven't heard it. It just didn't, it didn't sound genuine, honestly. Starla, I agree. I don't think she is. I don't think she's telling everything. Hey Sheila, how are you? Midwest girl, how are you tonight? Equate allergy relief from Walmart. Well, if the doctor don't give me anything else, then I may try it because this loratadine that they're giving me right now is not working. Wait, what's wrong with Pandizzy's grandson? Hold on, let me. My little grandson has a fever out of nowhere. Oh, Pandizzy, I hope he's okay. Vapor, how are you? I need Zyrtec. Does Zyrtec make you drowsy? Because I can't have nothing that makes me drowsy. Sheila, I'm doing good, thank you. No, it don't. I like I said, I got the appointment Wednesday. He's gonna have to do something because I can't keep handling this. Vapor, I'm doing all right. And I did see the thing that you sent to me. That is crazy. I've never seen that much snow in my life. Oh my gosh. Hey, Rum Runner, how are you? Let's see, it doesn't make me drowsy, but it wasn't helping me. Wait, the Zyrtec was the amazing Tiff? Hey, Lori and CJ, how are you? Starlin, no, it's not a sinus infection. It's just allergies and all that where I live at. I'm on a dirt road, which doesn't help from all the dust, and then all the pollen that's here right now. It's making it worse. Ava, how are you? So chat, I'll have to pop out of chat for a few minutes. Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and slow it down real quick. Give me just 1 second. Jen, how are you? Let's see, was it even close to mom's name? Um, no, Jen, the name that you sent me, no, wasn't her name. But we were able to get her, the mom and the dad's uh names, and I believe we got most of the siblings' names. I think there's like one or two that we like. Um, an aunt and uncle name, possibly a grandmother, and I believe a grandfather we got. Okay, what am I? Oh, I can. Y'all, I'm just sitting here. I forgot what I was doing. Yeah, Starla, I'm gonna play it here in a few minutes. I'm gonna wait and uh, let more people come in. But yeah, I'm gonna play it. That woman it wasn't genuine. Honestly, I don't think it was. Okay, let's slow this down. She she had to force those emotions on her face, and she just even by forcing them, she couldn't even squeeze a tear out. Hey Valerie, how are you? Yeah, her eyes wasn't even red. Like she was standing there. They go to hand her the mic. She's like, "Do I hold it?" And then she just starts like somebody snapped a finger, and she went to acting out and breathing all hard and all that. And then after she said what she said, then she was gone. Okay, wait, what up, baby? You're good. She basically ran away. I need a behavioral panel. Lori and CJ, I've seen a bunch of people on Twitter today saying that they wish the behavioral panel people would look at how she acted. Valerie, the little boy Scotty, well, he's not little, he's 14, but Scotty Morris, that's been missing since March the 16th, his mama finally came out and spoke today. And I'm going to play it here in a little bit, but I think it's all fake. Yes, Scotty is a twin. He has a twin sister. Hey, Renee, how are you? If I'm not mistaken, he has an older brother, an older sister, then there's him and his sister, and then he has a younger brother. Or him and his twin sister, and then a younger brother. Who's got trouble with that family? I don't understand why the dad wasn't there today. The Krista, how are you? So look at our Facebook page, showed twins a few years back. Yeah, the twins is Scotty and his sister. And there was actually someone had showed on Twitter today, and they said that it was his twin. But I didn't look at the picture well enough to see if her name was anywhere on it. But she was pretty much complaining about him missing, and she's having to be out there. Well, she said you've got me out here looking in sheds and houses and abandoned buildings and all this and that. Like, she was basically complaining that she had to go out and search for her missing brother. Hey, American Princess, how are you? So the family is in trouble with the actions, I see. Oh, okay, I got what you're saying. I didn't like how his mama said stuff. And she kept saying something about wherever you're at, if you see the cops come up, you're not in trouble, don't be scared. It was almost like she was saying it like they had threatened him with the police before. Like, to get him to do what they wanted him to do, or whatever. They scared him with the police. Blondie, how are you? See, the poor boy, you see he's defeated in that picture. Well, I want to know who took the picture. That's what I'd like to know. It's that picture. There's something weird about it because it was taken the day that he went missing in the clothes that he went missing in. So what was the point of taking the picture? Yeah, I just didn't like how the mom said the few things that she said. I don't remember her saying, "I'm sorry, we love." I don't. Did she even tell him that she loved him? Hey, King Scarlet, how are you? Hey, Deb, how are you tonight? I was too busy watching her face to see if there's going to be any tears coming down. I don't even remember she even told him that she loved him, missed him, or anything. Hey, CJK, how are you? And also, the cops they have said that they're going to call off the search. They're going to meet back up tomorrow to discuss what they're gonna do from here. But they have called the search off. So it sounded like to me like they threatened the kids about talking to the cops and the trouble they would be in if they were ever went to the cops about what goes on in the house. Yeah, there's something weird going on with the cops and the way she said stuff when she spoke today. Oh, so she did say I love you? Yeah, I was too busy watching her face. I was just, you waited all these days to come out, and there's no tears. And that's what I was waiting on. I wanted to see tears to make it look like it was genuine, and there was none. Yeah, Blondie, and it's been cold up there, freezing temperatures. It's been snowing. He left the house in a t-shirt and a pair of shorts. Elizabeth, how are you? and they have no idea where this boy is. And there was one article that said that he was seen. What's the name of that street? Near Marfran Court. But when I looked all that up on the map, that's literally their house sits on the corner of Marfran Court and East Indiana Avenue. So I don't know, like, was he walking that way? Was he going to end up going the opposite way? They haven't really gave out any other information. Strung out on something. And there is a post that she had done 2017. No, that can't be right. Maybe it's 2007. I'll have to go back and look. But she was asking if anybody needed a babysitter, that her and her husband were both licensed with the county of Delaware to foster kids. They knew how to do CPR. They knew all this. She was explaining like how old her kids were at that time and all this and that. And then there's like 3 other pictures that we have found where in May of 2016, her daughter had a broken arm. And don't get me wrong, I know kids can do stuff and, get broken bones and all that. But she had one child in May of 2016, had a broken arm. Then in August of 2016, another kid, hey Ray, how are you? Rich, how are you tonight? The oldest daughter had a broken leg. Then the following year, one of the boys had a broken arm. I heard somewhere that a friend's parents said that CPS has been involved with him. Well, there's been a lot of rumors, really bad rumors that's been around about these parents saying how they mistreat the kids, how they punish the kids, or how they have punished Scotty in the past. That's, we don't know if it's true or not. It's at this point it's just a rumor because I've seen no proof of it, but that is what people are saying that know the parents. Yeah, CJ, like I said, I understand, kids can do stuff and get hurt and break a leg or break an arm or whatever. But when you have 3 kids in basically about a year and a half, or year to year and a half, they have broken bones, it seems a little suspect, honestly. Hey, Ashes, how are you? I'm surprised JLR isn't on it. I think JLR has been chasing Murdoch stuff. What the heck just happened to my phone? Okay. Ray, I'm doing good. Do they have a trampoline? I looked in the backyard from what I could see from above because, like I said, it sits on the corner of the 2 streets, and uh, I can't do the street view from the side street. But they do have a pool in the backyard, and there looked like some other thing was back there, but I couldn't really tell what it was. But I didn't see a trampoline. And this is at the same house that they've been living at since the kids were little, or since Scotty was little, at least. Him and his twin. Okay, let me go ahead and get over to Twitter. I need to add this to my email real quick, y'all. So I can exit this. Picture of little tight sub. That one time my other daughter and 4 grandkids over. Yeah, like I said, I know some kids, they can get a broken bone or whatever. It just seems weird when you have 3 in like a year and a half. Okay, 1 second. I got to get over to Twitter to pull up the video of the mom. Not that we were able to find paper, no. Like I said, I've got the mom and dad's name. Uh, there is one, two, three. He's got 4 siblings that I have wrote down, plus him made 5. A possible grandfather, a possible grandmother, and then I had the aunt and uncle's names last night. So no, as far as it's been found, no, there's no step parent. Can a fractured skull and a broken jaw? Oh my gosh. What is it that I have no idea? Wait, what a baby. Were y'all able to find anything that the dad does as far as work? Other than they are, thank you, Starla. Other than they're both licensed in the county of Delaware to be foster parents. What am I? Oh, wait. I've got to go. Oh, shit. Hold on. I got to get to my Twitter. Hey, Rogue Mama, how are you? My bed broke my baby toe. That was when I've never had a broken bone. Well, I can remember. Nothing major. Maybe a toe or something like that, but that's about it. Okay. No, not of this current. We're still okay. So as of right now, it's not known what the dad does. Uh, Not real sure what the mom does either. Okay, I need this. No, wait, we don't need this. Hold on. I hate playing videos off of Twitter, but this is the only place that I could find it. Okay. Hey, Treasure, how are you? Oh my gosh, Michelle. Let's see. Well, licensed in another state if you live in Indiana for at least 14 years. How do they? No, it's in the state of Indiana. It's just in the county of Delaware, where they're licensed. All right. Yeah, I don't know where the dad was. There's really, I mean, we got his name and stuff like that, but as far as him speaking out or anything like that, there's been nothing, and there wasn't nothing from the mom until today. And I'm curious if that is because she's. I mean, has she been watching social media and seeing where people were talking about her not speaking out, and that's the only reason why she did? Hey, Judy, how are you? Any of the kids adopted? I wouldn't think, but there's no way to prove it right now if they're adopted or not. Only thing that we have found is, like I said, is just there's 5 kids total, I believe. The oldest one is by the dad, not the mom. Not sure about the oldest girl. She possibly could be just the dad's only by a different woman. And then Scotty and his twin, and then the younger brother. Princess Meghan, yes, he ran away. Well, they're saying that he ran away March the 16th. He was last seen at 8:30 p.m. that night, and he had a shirt on. There was a picture taken of him that day with a white t-shirt on that had writing on it with a black marker that said, "I am a liar. I hurt my little brother." And then there was something about cheating or something in there. Like you couldn't really see the rest of it because of the way he was sitting. Um, but in the picture, there's a backpack sitting beside of him. And I don't know if he went to school. Some people are coming out on YouTube and saying that he went to school that day. Uh, they're going off of a timeline that was put out. The timeline I don't believe is correct because it says in the timeline that that day he was made to wear that shirt to school and his head was shaved that day as part of a punishment. But like 2 days before, 2 or 3 days before he went missing, there is a picture of him at school. I showed the one last night of him in the black dress shirt with a blue tie, and his head was shaved in. It was a school band thing that they had going on. So his head was already shaved, so I don't even believe the timeline or whoever made it. They don't know what they're talking about. So we don't know if he went to school that day. We don't know if he wore that shirt to school that day. I have not seen anywhere where it says he wore that shirt to school that day. But for whatever reason, he had the shirt on. He had on the black and red shorts that are in the picture. And the picture was taken of him with that white t-shirt with that writing on it. And then he goes missing that night. Hey, Dreamcatcher, how are you? Okay, oldest child's 24. Okay. Yeah, because I have it wrote down in 2014, which is it was 2014 she made a post about asking if anybody needed a babysitter. So the oldest one was 15 at that time. The oldest girl was 7. The twins were 5, and I don't know how old the youngest one was because uh, she didn't put her age in, or the youngest one's age in there. Valerie, I don't know if his head was shaved for a punishment. That is what some people are saying, but uh, it has not been put out that his head was shaved for a punishment. Okay, so that's the oldest one, right? Wait, little baby. Okay, so 4. Okay. Dreamcatcher, I'm doing good, thank you. Hey Mar, how are you? So, like I said, there's a lot of stuff that's being put out that they have not said was the truth. Um, we don't know if he went to school that day. We don't know if he wore that shirt to school that day. Did you hear the guy clearing up social media rumors? Which guy? Stonegator. Wait, I think I've got. Do I have the mamas? Oh, I got the dad down as 43. Need to change that. I got hers down. Okay. No, Michelle, the oldest son is not hers. The oldest son, that's 24, is the dad's, her husband's. Mar, I'm doing good. Parent was talking about earlier said the head shaving was used in the past as a punishment. Okay. And it's a possibility that the oldest girl is also just the dad's, but we're not sure yet. Because the oldest girl is Oh no, she's 8 years younger than him. So she would be 16. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Tried to join group on Facebook. So many questions you can't get in. On the Facebook group, Dreamcatcher, there's questions. Wait, what up, baby? Do you have the link, or do you have a way that you can send the invite to Dreamcatcher? She's saying something about in order to join the group, there's questions and she can't get in. Can you imagine being the parent of one of his friends knowing the history? Oh, God. That's got to be. Because you know how kids are. They're probably bullying him at home. I mean, at school. Hey, Tonka, how are you? Okay. All right, y'all. So I've got this up here. I'm going to play it. It's only 2 minutes and 11 seconds long. Um, but the dude here in the blue, he starts talking to this guy over here. And then this guy, it goes on to the mom. So if y'all are not able to hear this, just let me know. I think I've got it turned up. Let me cut my stuff off on my phone. Okay. Well, hold on. Why is it not going off? Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and play it.
Yeah, Matthew, we're in Eaton, Indiana. This is just north of Muncie. The search continues for 14-year-old Scotty Morris, missing since 8:30 on Thursday night when he left his home. I'm going to introduce the police chief here, Jay Turner, who's also going to introduce the mother.
Thank you very much. This is Felicia Morris. She is Scotty Morris's mother. We've been working with Felicia for the last 3 days, and she's been very cooperative with our investigation. We had decided that she wanted to talk to Scotty personally, so that's why we're here.
Do I hold that?
No, you're okay. Go ahead.
Scott, I love you. And I want you to come home. And I know that you're mad and confused. And I'm afraid that you're scared of all of this. Everyone is out looking for you. And we're not trying to scare you. You're not in trouble. Okay? If you're in a house and they come to you and you don't want to go out because it's the cops, reach out. Me and Dad will come get you, okay? I love you and I just want you to come home. I need you to know that you're safe. Please just call 911. Tell anyone. I need you home. I just need you home, okay? And I love you so much, okay?
Thank you. That is Felicia Morris, the mother of Scotty Morris, who has been missing since 8:30 on Thursday night when he left his house. Now, the concern is that Scotty was just wearing a white T-shirt and black and red shorts. And so it's obviously been very cold these last few days. And so there's great concern for where Scotty is. The search has continued for 4 days. There are some 90 volunteers out searching today, Matthew. We've been out with those crews as the search continues along the Mississinawa River here in Eaton. Again, we're just north of Muncie in Eaton, Indiana, a community of just 1,500 people looking for this 14-year-old who's missing.
Okay. If she's scared, it's because she knows damn well. Yeah. I don't think she's scared for him. I honestly don't believe she cares. She completely she faked that whole thing. So she sounds more scared about what he could say to the cops, and she doesn't care. PVC, how are you? And no, nothing from the dad. And there was something that was said as she's walking away, and I've tried to listen to it, and I can't make it out what she says. As she's walking, if she's done talking and she's like walking behind the guy, I can't make it out. I just don't think that what she had to say up there was sincere and genuine. Really bad feeling about this. Tonka, I do too. Hey, Betty Joe, how are you? They did something to that little boy. Tree baby, how are you? I don't know. It just, something doesn't seem right. They bring dogs out. There's no scent, but yet he was supposedly. And I'm gonna bring up the uh, the maps so I can show y'all literally how close they're claiming that they saw him walking from his house. Just 1 second, let me get it pulled up here. I think she says I can't do this. Okay, maybe it is. I can't make it out what she's saying. Especially when I'm listening to it through the headset, because the main thing that I can hear is the guy. But do y'all see how the guy that was standing there with her, and he says, "This is Felicia, and we've been working with her for a few days, and she's been cooperating with us," or whatever. Like it's almost like he has to tell her what to do. Jules, how are you? Shit. He looks verbally or mentally abused. Yeah. And it's been said, and I don't know if this is true or not, but it's been said over social media that as one of his punishments, uh, they took his mattresses off of his bed and made him sleep on just the frame part. So that's like another thing that's going around. Okay. This is his house. And for those who have been looking into it and y'all have seen pictures of his house, y'all will see that this house right here is the same house. If y'all have seen the picture of all the kids outside with the pumpkins, this is the house. They're literally sitting right here on this little thing. Jules, you heard that same thing? I don't know if it's true or not, but people are saying that that stuff like that's going on in their house. So yeah, it's not it's has not been confirmed. That is just something that is going around. So I'm not stating it as a fact. I'm just stating as what people have said. Okay, so this is the house where they live at. They're saying that he was seen, and this is the road right here, the Marfran Court Road. They're saying that he was seen in this area somewhere walking. Around the East Indiana Avenue and the Marfran Court Road. Oh, Jules, I have read so many articles on this. Most of them tell the same thing. There may be one or here or there that you can find that may state something different, but not a whole lot. But I do have the one where the police are saying that they're going to cancel the searches. And tomorrow they're supposed to all meet up and talk about what they need to do. Okay, I'm not saying she isn't guilty, but I just remember what Monkey's mom and dad went through. It is disturbing. Yes. That's why I didn't just come out like full swinging on the parents. Like I could have went way harder on her last night, on the mom and the dad, because just the shirt alone. And if whoever took the picture, like there's just something up with that. That bothers me big time. And Tonka, no, it was never said who saw him, just that he was seen in that area. And it's, I mean, literally his house is right here on the corner of the two streets. Um, I don't know if it was a neighbor or what, but they said he was in this area of the two streets right here. And I'm going to zoom in. I can't see that there is a trampoline back there. I don't know what this is over here, but they do have a pool. No way. I don't know. I wish I knew who took that pic. And there is something about that too. They said that they were concerned with getting his picture out there. Hey, Crystal Lynn, how are you? The police said that they were so concerned with getting his picture out, and that picture was given to him because it was the most recent picture. It was taken of him that day. And when they put the picture out with that T-shirt, everybody got upset and become concerned about him. And then they decided that they would crop the picture to where all you could see was just his head. You couldn't see the shirt because everybody was like talking about the shirt and all this and that. Someone has to be making money. That's a pretty nice house for the area. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how old the neighborhood is, but I don't think this South Marfran Court has been there like super long, but Crystal, you're very welcome. Okay, captured on ring camera walking east on Indiana Street. Okay. So he would have been walking this way then. I thought maybe he might have went across the street and went into the woods over here. Like there's a lot of woods. His house is the red pin right there. There's a lot of woods through there. Somebody else also said something about that it's spring break in that area. And a lot of families this week are out of town, and they were thinking maybe he was in someone's house. Hey, baby boob, how are you? Um, and they think that maybe he may be holed up in somebody's house while they're out of town. See, maybe dad was out searching. Maybe dad is the abusive one, and the mom is scared of him. Also, just a thought. It could be baby boob. I don't know. I don't understand though who did the picture is what's concerning, honestly. And I think that's the reason why the picture was taken, was to humiliate him. This looks like it was done up to foster some kids, but already 5 kids is a handful. Okay. Hey, Che, how are you? M. Smith, how are you tonight? Okay, let me go grab the article real quick, y'all. I gotta get back into my email. It did raise the first red flag to me. Wait, what did, Vapor? Hey, Linda, how are you? I didn't miss your call. Okay, so it almost looks like it was done up to foster some kids. You talking about the house? Is that what you're talking about? Baby boot, that picture, I mean, not the picture, I'm sorry. The shirt is just, I don't know what's up with the shirt. Like, why would you make your son or daughter, why would you make them wear something like that? I mean, why would you want to embarrass your kid? Okay, Munis nearby is a nice neighborhood. I think it's where that TikTok of the gorgeous high school. Mom almost sounded like she was laughing. I know she didn't act like she wanted to be there, really. It was almost like they were making her uh, like they were making her be there. Okay. Let me find which one of these. I want the one where they're talking about that they're stopping the searches. That's the most the most updated one, unless something's came out since I've got this one. Hey Lisa B, how are you? Okay. Like I said, it was forced. Well, wasn't the mother question on air about the shirt, since that's what everyone is upset about. I don't know why they didn't question her. It literally looked like she didn't want to be there. They forced her to be there to speak out. She hurried up and said what she needed to say. She put on her show, and then she literally handed the microphone back and ran. Okay. I don't know, y'all. I don't know where my remote is to pull this up on the TV. Hold on. Lord. Okay, the mom looks young. She's only 37. Yeah, the mom's only 37. All right, give me just a second. I need to get into my chat on my phone. I don't like the picture. I wish they wouldn't keep putting it up. It's heartbreaking. Okay, 2 of the kids are adults. What are they speaking out? One of them is. How did I say the other one was? I didn't know. Hold on. The oldest girl, I believe, is 16. Mill has a hot mic moment after the plea to Scotty. You can hear the daughter whispering to her something like, "Don't listen to the bullshit everyone is saying. It's just bullshit," something to that effect. I know Crystal Lynn, she says something when she gives them back the mic and she walks away, and while the reporter is still talking, you can hear in the background something being said, but I can't make it out. Hey, the post office prince, how are you? Okay, so this is the recent ones by the U.S. Sun. This one came out. They have it for March 21st, but it came out, I think, right in an hour before I went live. Lost email. Okay, let me check my email before I read this, y'all. Oh yes, I have this one. Wait, what a baby. I don't know. Did I download it to my computer yet? But I did get. Yes, I do. I have it. That was one of the ones that I got today. One of the screenshots. And I thought I had one of the kids with the broken arms or broken bones or whatever. But I don't guess I downloaded it. I'm going to have to go back and do it. Because it has the pictures. No, I'm going to have to go back and download it. It has the pictures and the dates that they were taken. Okay. Wait, I think it's on my phone. Give me just a second, y'all. If it's on my phone, I can quickly email it. Yeah, I've got it on my phone. I need to share. Okay, I've sent it over to my computer now. All right. See, Facebook. Didn't know we had. Yes, Lori and CJ. I do have a Twitter. for it's my personal one, but I use it for the channel as well. Okay. All right, so it says, find him, Scotty Morris missing update, search for Indiana teen suspended as Eaton police issue new desperate plea. So the search for the missing 14-year-old Scotty Morris has been suspended after a days-long search that involved polygraph tests and infrared cameras. The hunt for the boy was suspended at sundown on Monday after cops found no new leads as to where Scotty could be, the Eaton, Indiana Police Department said. The deputy police chief issued a new plea for information ahead of a multi-agency meeting on Tuesday to discuss next steps in the search. The 14-year-old was last seen on Thursday, and a silver alert was issued on Friday, with officials noting that he may be in extreme danger in need of medical assistance. I'm still curious why they're putting it like that. Like that he may be in need of medical assistance. Okay, give me. Wait, Jules, who is. So you really should respect the channel and not promote other channels. Who is promoting another channel? Cheryl, give you 5 minutes with the mom. I did hear that they took polygraphs. I believe the parents did, but the police never said anything about if they passed or failed them. Just that there was polygraph tests done and they were looking elsewhere, is how they put it. They never. Well, where'd they say that at, Michelle? Because I haven't seen that. Check Twitter. Okay, let me check Twitter. Oh, Lord, y'all, I'm sitting there just clicking on stuff on my phone. Okay, Ava, thank you. I will play that next. Okay. All right. As soon as I'm done with this, I will play that. Yeah, Linda, I just played it a few minutes ago, honey. If they did pass, it doesn't mean crap. Bundy passed. Yeah. I just. What was? I mean, I wonder why they gave him a polygraph. They had to have thought something. The reason why they gave it to him. All right. So it says Scotty was wearing black shoes, the red and black shorts, and a white t-shirt with writing on the front. So this was an update. Does it tell the update? No, it doesn't give an update on that one. Okay, so this was. Wait, Thomas Ford told the Star Press he decided to volunteer and search for Scotty Morris after 2 teenage girls were killed near Delphi, Indiana. Okay. You also remember the case of Lauren Spear, an Indiana University student who disappeared in 2011. Okay, so that's just talking about. Wait, what? Didn't like that, and now you're doing it also. Wait, what is she doing, Valerie? Oh, saying where she, no. She's fine. Okay, I see what's going on now. Okay, yeah, I'm just all behind in chat. Okay. All right, so that's about that. So this one was 24 minutes ago. Wait, is Nightbot not working? Hold on. They're upset mentioning email or someone. I read that. Oh no, y'all can mention other channels or creators as long as you're not bashing the channel or the creator. I mean, I've been in chats before. I know how hard it is to try to talk about something that you've seen somewhere without mentioning, because the creator doesn't want you mentioning other creators or channels. I don't mind, um, as long as you're not bashing them. And if you go to bashing other channels or creators, then yeah, we can't have that. Vapor, thank you so much for gifting that membership. That was very nice. Thank you. Okay, is Nightbot working now? Hey, Kelly, how are you? Okay, it's working now. I don't know why when it's not working right, I have to go log into it. All right. Let's see, I was messing with Michelle. Like, okay, you did it, but joking, it's okay. Okay, I got it. I see what you're saying, Valerie. Yeah, like I said, I don't care. Y'all can mention other creators, or other channels. That's perfectly fine. Okay, good. I was starting to feel bad because no, Crystal, it's fine. Like I said, y'all are more than welcome to, as long as you're not bashing them. You know, like I said, I've been in chats where I've seen something, I tried to explain somebody to someone where I seen it at, and because that creator didn't want other channels mentioned, I know how hard it is. So I'm all good with it. It's fine. Okay, let me get back to this. And hey, wait, I need to go back. Who got the gifted membership? Where did it go? Oh, H-Town Finest. Okay. Okay, let me get caught back up, y'all. Wait, no way. What are you sorry for? Are they not doing any pressers? Um, I don't know if I'd really call it a presser, baby boot. In H-Town, yes, welcome to the family. Um, but Ava did send me something on Twitter just a second ago that I'm going to pull up. That's one of the, I guess, the police officers that's talking about the search or whatever. But I don't know if I'd really call that a presser. Like I haven't seen where the police chief or somebody like that has come out and spoken. And no way, no, you're fine if you mention a channel. That's perfectly fine. No need to apologize. Yeah, it's fine to mention other channels or creators as long as there's no bashing of that channel or creator, because then that brings drama. Okay, so let's see. Where did the one go that I was reading? 27. Okay, so this one's just talking about more on the search. According to Police Chief Jay Turner, the department has exhausted resources to find Scotty. He stated that we've had horses, we've had the helicopter with infrared, we've had fixed wing Indiana State Police helicopter. The Department of Natural Resources had boats in the water. We've pretty much exhausted everything that we can looking in the area. Now we're hoping for someone to call and give us a tip, and we'll move on that. He added that the department interviewed every friend, the family, teachers. We checked houses, and people have been very cooperative. Happy Cactus, have a good night. And I believe I read somewhere last night on here that uh, they searched the river but didn't find anything. See, not all people go to social media for all their news, so I just wondered. Let's see. Yeah, baby boop. I haven't seen one, a presser. I mean, you would think though that with this being a kid, basically. I mean, I know he's a teenager, but that they would have had a presser. But I haven't seen one. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to get my. Okay. Oh, shit. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get my chair in the right spot, and it ain't working. Hey, Boomer Girl, how are you? I'm just having all kinds of trouble over here tonight. Okay, so 58 minutes ago, they said formal operations still likely end tomorrow. Yes, baby boop, he's only 14. Wait, what a baby, you may hear me cussing over here in a minute and tearing stuff up. Ain't got no room over here. Okay, so according... Wait, is that the one I just read? No, I didn't go down far enough. So the Star Press has reported formal search operations will likely end tomorrow. Police Chief Jay Turner said the department has run out of logical places to send search teams. He said on Monday, today we're coming to the end of the searches. We've searched the entire town at least 4 times. We've done all the outskirts. We've searched both the north and the south sides of the Mississauga River. They wonder, like, where else could they search at then? Okay, just a thought, but have they thoroughly searched his property? I don't know. Because, I mean, I wouldn't think that their property, and I don't know if I can do a property search. Let's see if I can. How big their property is. Let's see. Oh, wait, maybe. Because, see, like in Louisiana, you can just go to the tax assessor's office for the parish and just go in. As long as you have the name, you can just go in and search for it. Some states don't have it like that. If need, I can do it, but I'll delete chat. I've got the assessor's office pulled up here. Personal property. I need property search, though. I don't need real estate. What the heck? Searching. Lori and CJ, I wouldn't think so. I mean, it's only been since Thursday night at 8:30 when he went missing. Like, there's got to be other... They're saying they searched the town 4 times. Buildings like north side, south side, they've claimed they searched the river good and there wasn't anything in there. So the only other thing would be he's out of town. And he had to have gotten out of town by somebody, because I don't think he could have walked with it that cold without someone seeing him. I mean, somebody's going to remember when it's cold like that, seeing a young boy walking down the street with a t-shirt and shorts on. I need the dang property search. And I don't see property search on here. Like we said last night, when did he get reported missing, and then when did they start searching? I believe he was reported sometime that night, and then they started searching that night, and then the next day on the 17th, that Friday, is when they put the silver alert out for him. Let's see. Yeah, there's nothing on. I'm gonna have to do a property search after. Oh wait, is this it? Oh, what the hell? I have to call the office, so that ain't gonna work. Huh. So yeah, I'll have to try to do a property search later on where I can go through all of this. Because Louisiana, it's got it literally just, as long as you got the person's name, you can look it up. Okay. Yeah, I even went to the county property tax search, and you have to call the office. How many registered sex offenders? Let's see. Let's see. I think somebody's taking him, and that may explain the reason why the they didn't catch, they didn't pick a scent up. Hey Brian, how are you? Wait, what is it? Beacon? Hold on, because I was looking under Delaware County. He is listed under a silver alert because of an unstated. Well, I did read, and I think I do have that article in my email where they were talking about the silver alerts was just recently extended out to kids as well, because the Amber Alert, they have to have the information on that the kid has to be, or the child has to be abducted first in order for they to even consider an Amber Alert. But they have to have information on the abductor and the vehicle. Where with the Silver Alert, they don't have to have all that. We have had a plan that day at school to meet someone somewhere. I'm seriously thinking that someone has picked him up. Okay, I got the Beacon website. Okay. Let's see. I'm just going to search. I did not put it in there. Oh my gosh. Y'all, if y'all hear me cussing, don't pay any attention, please. Okay. No, it's in the dad's name. Let's see how big it is, though. It's a 70 by 100. That's all it says. So the front lot is 70 by 100. And no way, they haven't said if he has a phone either. Okay, the house is a single family house. It's 1.5 stories, 1,664 square foot finished area, 2 bedrooms, 1 full bath, 1 half bath. Yeah, it doesn't say. I don't know how acreage wise how much that would be. 2 bedrooms, 1.5 bath. For how many kids that live there plus 2 adults? Hey, Crumb Crazy, how are you? I don't know. The oldest son doesn't live there. The oldest son is married and has a kid of his own. So 4 kids? and 2 parents? Where the hell does all these people sleep at? You would need a minimum of 3 bedrooms. Both the girls share a room, the boys share a room, and then the parents have a room. So literally, I mean, it looks like they bought it in 2010. I don't, does it should have a basement. Let's see. See, it's got patio concrete. I would assume it has a basement, but it doesn't say on here. Hey, Deal, how are you? Unless they have a den or an office that they use as a bedroom and isn't listed. It says the house has 5. Wait, where did it go? The finished rooms, there's 5. So there's the 2 bedrooms, the full bath, the living room, the kitchen, and then the half bath. Okay, let me see if it's the same one I've got. Two bedroom, 2 bathroom, plus 1 partial. Oh, wait, this one says 2 bedroom, 2 bath, plus 1 partial, so that's like 2.5 baths. Bought it in 2010. Let's see if it has got a garage. Hey, Jumpy, how are you? I don't see anything about a basement, but I would assume it has a basement. Don't most houses up north have basements? Crime Crazy, have a good night. Okay. I'm just going to assume it has a basement. Like I said, it doesn't say on here. Yeah, lot width is 700 feet. The lot depth is 1,000 feet. Lot size 7,000 square foot. And it gives a description of it. Shed is 80 square foot. Yeah, 2 bedroom, 2 bath, 1 partial bath, so 2.5 baths. 1,664 square foot. Still, though, that's not enough bedrooms for 4 kids. Let's see. No way, that's what I'm saying. Like, we don't have basements down here in the South. Okay. Let's see. Oh my God, y'all, I need to sneeze. All right, let me get these out of here real quick. Oh, I want to show y'all the picture of the kids. Too wet for basements. That's what I'm saying. Like we don't have. They don't even want to bury people down in the ground very much in Louisiana. Much less have a basement. Zillow, it states there is no basement. My apologies, I was wrong. Okay. I figured they would have one though. With it being, I mean, that would have given them. like extra room for people to sleep and stuff. All right, I need to delete this. That. Off of this. Okay, that's what I thought too. Overlooked it. Yeah, I was assuming that they would have had one. I thought most houses in the north had them, but these are probably on a pallet in the floor sleeping. But I don't know. It's Rich. Have a good night. I'm trying to get this picture up of the kids with the broken bones, and all of their faces are blurred out. So. No way. There is the oldest son. How did I say he was now? It's 24, which he's married and already has a child of his own, so he doesn't live there. The oldest girl is 16. And then you've got Scotty and his twin, who are both 14. And I don't know how young or how the youngest one is. So the older sister and the twin sister could have slept in a room together. Scotty and the youngest brother could have slept in a room together. And then the parents had their own room. But it's just you can't do that with a 2-bedroom house. Okay, y'all. Let me get this pulled up here. Okay. Ooh, sauerkraut. That's nasty. Oldest boy's 24, oldest girl's 16, Scotty, twin 14, believe the youngest one's 9 to 11. Okay. Yeah, Milo came in being loud, so he had to go out. He wants to get a little dramatic sometimes. Rid up the shaving of his head, writing in his shirt for punishment is sus. What parent goes? Deal, did you see the video today of the mama speaking? Like, was no tear whatsoever in her eye. Playpen or sleep with parents. I hear kitty. Yeah, Jules, that was Milo. But he's outside now. Okay, all right. So I'm going to zoom in on these pictures just so you can see the dates better because they're like down here at the bottom. So the middle picture would have been the first one. May 31st, 2016. So I'm assuming August 3rd of 2016 when this picture here is taken. This is the girl right here with a broken arm that is now healed. But then you got the oldest girl with a broken leg. They literally got her entire leg in a cast. Okay. Then we go over here. This is September the 22nd of 2017. Here's the bigger girl that would have had the broken leg. Here's the girl that would have had the broken arm. And now you got this little boy right here with his arm in a sling. It just seems like she broke both of her bones in her... Oh my gosh. Did they say how that happened? Wait, what up, baby? And this one right here, I can't tell if he's got a cast on his arm or if it's just in a sling. But either way, he's been hurt. Okay, don't worry about it then. Wait, what up, baby? That's fine. I mean, why are your kids getting broken bones like that so often? This is so from May of 2016 to September of 2017. That's 3 kids with injuries. That's not normal. The only way would be a car wreck. Yeah, but 3 car wrecks? Rollerblading. Okay. Sarah M, thank you. I don't know. I don't know if CPS was ever called in or not. I highly doubt they have brittle bone disease. Very odd. Yeah, something seems off, honestly, about that. Yeah, but Deb, y'all saw all of our ER visits with 4 kids. Yeah, but 9mm, did it happen? Was 3 of them in a year though? Like I get, that kids, and plus none of your kids went missing. You know what I'm saying? It's just there's so much that doesn't seem right. Like a little over a year, you got 3 kids with broken bones or injuries. You have one of the kids that goes missing. The mom finally speaks out after 4 days of him missing, and she's not even crying. She literally didn't even want to be there. Okay. Let's see. So I lived in Indiana for a while. They didn't play there, at least when I lived there. Okay. My sweetheart just got out of surgery, broke both bones in her leg. Oh, wow. Okay, so that one, I don't really want to show her face. Yeah, somebody says, oh my God, is she okay? What happened? Didn't the twin break her arm not long ago? Gonna take a while to heal. She was rollerblading, and yes, just had her cast taken off Monday. So Scottie's twin sister got her cast taken off on a Monday, and the oldest daughter breaks both bones in her legs. That is crazy. Listen, are you okay, King Scarlet? Okay. I had one get shot in the face with a BB gun and another with a torn hamstring. Oh, wow. Yeah, but 9mm though. None of yours were missing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think any of yours would have had injuries, like 3 or 4 of them all at one time. There's just something sus about this family. A cute old man hit you? Aw. Well, at least you're okay, King Scarlet. Was the guy who hit you, was he okay as well? Yeah, I mean, see, 9mm, I get that. There's just something, I don't know what it is. There's something off about this family. I mean, she literally says right here, somebody asked her about the twin breaking her arm, and she was like, yeah, she got her cast off Monday. And then the oldest daughter breaks her leg. No. Okay, let me go back to the email. Okay, yes, this will work. I just didn't want to show her face, like I said, because of her being a minor. But let me do this. In hospitals, they ask the parent to leave. They talk to the children without you. They do it here. I'm pretty sure they do that here too, if they need to. No, John B, it wasn't two broken legs. It was both of the bones in her leg that she had broken. Was the sure he went missing in? Is that why she gave it to police? Okay, hold on. I'm getting these downloaded real quick so I can pull them up. Wait, why did my other picture? No way, no, he hasn't. Only the mom. That was today. It's kind of funny how everybody, like, he's been missing since Thursday night. Everybody starts really talking about the case yesterday from what I've seen. Everybody's talking about the mom hasn't came out and spoke. We talked about it on here last night. All of a sudden she comes out today and speaks. She doesn't act like she even wants to be there. You can tell it's fake. And then all of a sudden they're going to stop the searches. Like today was the last day of the search. Okay, so there's the thing where she posts about her leg breaking and both the bones in her leg or whatever. I'm trying to find, what did I do with the, I think this is it. Yeah. Let me pull it up. Where's it at? Right here. That way I don't have to exit off of it. Okay. All right. So somebody asked, oh my God, is she okay? What happened? Didn't the twin break her arm not long ago? Oh, shit, why is it not working? Okay. And then the mom says, yeah, gonna take a while to heal. She was rollerblading. And yes, the twin had to have her cast taken off Monday. She's laughing about it. It's not funny. Your kid breaks a bone and you're literally laughing about it. And then they asked if she was okay, how is she home or whatever. She said no, in recovery, got a long road ahead. So that's basically all it is. But she's laughing because the other daughter had got her cast taken off that Monday and she broke hers a few days later. I understand parents. Okay, let's see what else we got. Let's see, she was faking that hyperventilation. She was completely faking the whole thing, honestly. Let's see, I wonder if he ran away to leave far away because that small town would never help him. Now, when it was brought out that the parents were mistreating them, somebody had made the statement that more people would probably help look for him if they knew that he didn't have to go back there. So I don't know if that is a local who really knows what's going on there, or if that's just somebody trying to put out more rumors. Let's see, I'm like, why would he be afraid of the police? Is someone in someone's home? Like, Sarah, I don't know. I wonder if the parents have threatened him with the police. Okay, hold on. Let me see what this is. Okay, so someone had made this post also. Let me get my stuff moved around here. Oh, wait, wrong thing. right. So this lady posted, she says, okay, so I'm afraid that it is a packed backpack next to Scotty Morris. He was reported as a runaway. Was he told to leave? Was he headed towards a wilderness punishment? Did he run away and meet with trouble nearly immediately as police were informed quickly of him running away? This town is small and safe from my understanding. Fellow moms, what is your sixth sense about mother's instinct telling you? I just asked police when he was reported missing. I'm unsure if they are releasing that information. There are gaps in the story, but I don't want to expect police to say anything they are saving for evidence, investigations, or anything else. Maybe Felicia, Scotty's mother, could reach out and explain this picture to help fill in the alarming gaps. Maybe we need to know. So she's thinking that maybe the backpack that's over here beside of him had clothes in it. Hopefully, if he took the backpack with him, hopefully it had clothes in it. And, that way he would have more clothes to put on other than just the white t-shirt and the shorts. Sarah, they're saying that they searched it 4 times. The whole town, they're claiming they searched 4 times. Okay, hold on. I will grab the video again. Because I know someone had asked if I had played it. But give me just a second. I can play it again if y'all want me to. Parents making the boy afraid of the police, then being told to call 911 or don't be afraid of police. Yeah. She's probably still playing mind games with him. The truth was known. Wait, I don't want to log out of my stuff. Hold on, y'all. Maybe she knows that he is scared of the police. So she wants him to reach out to them so they can get to him before the police do, so they can make sure that he doesn't say anything to the police. Okay. Pulled up here. Hope he jumped on a bus to a friend's home and doesn't want to be found yet. I just hope that wherever they find him, if he is at a friend's house, which they said they've interviewed all friends, family and all that, everybody is cooperating. I just hope that wherever they find him, if he's okay and the people are taking care of him and he's warm and he's not hungry, that everything will work out for that. Okay, so yeah, how many of y'all want to hear the video again? All right, Stone Gator does. I know somebody was asking about it a minute ago if I had already played it. Okay. Hey, Nana, how are you? Okay, the time I spent there was like walking back in time, very slow. Jean, you're talking about where Scotty's missing from? All right, just another thought. Could the cops calling off the search be because they have found him with another relative and they need to investigate to not have to send him back? Possibility. HT, how are you? I mean, it would be nice if they were able to find him and he was with a relative and he's safe and is warm and being fed and everything else. I mean, it's like super cold up there. It's been snowing. When I looked at the weather for that area yesterday, it was like 20 to 25 mile per hour winds. Okay. All right, I got it pulled up here, so I'm going to go ahead and play it.
Yeah, Matthew, we're in Eaton, Indiana. This is just north of Muncie. The search continues for 14-year-old Scotty Morris, missing since 8:30 on Thursday night when he left his home. I'm going to introduce the police chief here, Jay Turner, who's also going to introduce the mother.
Thank you very much. This is Felicia Morris. She is Scotty Morris's mother. We've been working with Felicia for the last 3 days, and she's been very cooperative with our investigation. We had decided that she wanted to talk to Scotty personally, so that's why we're here.
Do I hold that?
No, you're okay. Go ahead.
Scott, I love you. And I want you to come home. And I know that you're mad and confused. And I'm afraid that you're scared of all of this. Everyone is out looking for you. And we're not trying to scare you. You're not in trouble. Okay? If you're in a house and they come to you and you don't want to go out because it's the cops, reach out. Me and Dad will come get you, okay? I love you and I just want you to come home. I need you to know that you're safe. Please just call 911. Tell anyone. I need you home. I just need you home, okay? And I love you so much, okay?
Thank you. That is Felicia Morris, the mother of Scotty Morris, who has been missing since 8:30 on Thursday night when he left his house. Now, the concern is that Scotty was just wearing a white T-shirt and black and red shorts. And so it's obviously been very cold these last few days. And so there's great concern for where Scotty is. The search has continued for 4 days. There are some 90 volunteers out searching today, Matthew. We've been out with those crews as the search continues along the Mississinawa River here in Eaton. Again, we're just north of Muncie in Eaton, Indiana, a community of just 1,500 people looking for this 14-year-old who's missing.
Okay. Yeah, Sarah, I can hear her in the background when she walks away, like she's saying something, but yeah, I can't understand it. I'm gonna have to go check out Ikamil's thing that y'all were talking about where he got the hot mic part of it. Let's see. If I'm not mistaken, each time she says, I need you home, she closes her eyes like, why? What does an expert say that means body language wise? I don't know, Lori and CJ, but we need one. We need some behavioral panelists to look at it, honestly. Just not making sense. It's almost, I don't understand, why did the police chief have to introduce her and say, well, we've been working with her for 3 days. He didn't say nothing about the dad or anything. We've been working with her for the past 3 days and she's been cooperative. And then he introduces her, she puts on her show, and then he literally walks back with her like he's trying to keep an eye on her. Fortunately, I think she knows where he is. I wonder if she's trying to pull like she knows where he's at. She knows if he's hurt or if he's no longer with us, but she's trying to play that role like she doesn't know. Hey, Susie, how are you? Hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay, I'm back. Do not be surprised if she is arrested in the coming days. They need to arrest her. Put her ass in jail, or just even threaten her with jail and see if she don't start talking. She's selfish. And y'all, it's saying, the News Nation put it out, but they're saying that the Idaho legislature approves the firing squad executions. She was side-eyeing the sheriff. It's weird, no way, how the sheriff was like introducing her. Hey, Ef, how are you? And then when she gets done talking, he's walking with her like he's escorting her. Let's see. Good night, Scarlett. Wait, little baby. Hope y'all have a great Tuesday. Boomer Girl, you have a wonderful night. And Boomer Girl, since you're leaving, I forgot to tell everybody that Sun left for tonight. Tomorrow night is Shoot the Shit night. So hopefully y'all can join us. Okay, let me find it. Unfortunately, I think she knows where he is. Yeah. I think she knows everything. 9mm, it's saying that Idaho legislator has passed the whole firing squad thing. Cool. Okay, awesome, Boomer Girl. After that? I didn't see one after that. I don't know why your comments. I see the one that says, unfortunately, I think she knows where he is. And then the next one after that is to check your last. Hold on. Let me go over here and see if it's on StreamYards. Oh, wait. Okay, so it's on StreamYard. She had that fake-ass crying face like the what? Somebody else said that on Twitter today. That the way she was acting reminded them of the way Chris Watts was acting. Proud Aussie Nan, how are you? Believe she did pass. They're saying that they said that she passed a lie detector test. I seen where they took one, and the police, all they said was that they took one and then they were gonna look elsewhere. But I never seen them say that that they had passed it or not. Remember Susan Smith in South Carolina? Lori and CJ, yes, she's a woman who strapped her babies into the car seats in her van and drove them off into the lake and claimed that a guy carjacked her. And she got up there and cried and boohooed and begged the person who carjacked her to bring her car back, bring her babies back, all this and that. And then kind of find out she knew exactly where they were at. And I was young whenever that came out. See, they said they were doing like detector tests, but didn't say who. Wait, somebody said something about a GoFundMe. Hold on. They did. South Carolina has it. Oh, I didn't know South Carolina had the firing squad. Should have used it on him. If Mom has a GoFundMe tomorrow, I'm done. Sarah, I hope she doesn't. I'll tell you one thing. It's been how many days since he's been missing? Okay, so tonight it would have been 1, 2, 3, 4 nights. Or 4 days. Tonight will be 5 nights that he would be out in this cold weather. Let's see, I live in South Carolina. It was 94, I think. I was young. I remember it though. That was, for whatever reason, that was like the first case I remember. And then after her was the other lady. Was it Andrea Yates? Was that her name? That drowned her kids in the bathtub. Wait for it. I'm kind of psychic. All right, Sarah. I'm going to be waiting for it then. If it comes out tomorrow and it says that she's got to GoFundMe, then I'm going to let you know tomorrow night. You were completely right. Yeah, I remember the Andrea Yates stuff too. That was crazy. Okay. Sarah, I will for sure shout you out. If it comes out tomorrow that family, or just, are you saying the family or just the mom has a GoFundMe? No way, yeah, it does look like that. Like she didn't want to be there. Okay, take a note. All right, I'm writing my note down. Mom or her cousin. Okay. So Sarah M. What is tomorrow? So the 21st. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Now, millimeter, I'm always clicking my pen. It's a habit. Oh, mom or some ratchet cousin. Oh, I left ratchet out. I just put mom or cousin. I got to put ratchet in there. Yeah, it can't be any cousin. It's got to be a ratchet cousin. All right, y'all. I'm going to throw the link out. Y'all are more than welcome to come up if you want to. I'm fixing to look up this Brian Koberger stuff because I want to know about this firing squad. I am curious now. Okay, so who did the test? King Scarlet, I believe it was the mom and dad. I don't know if anybody else had to take one or not. Okay, and they telling the truth. They're just saying that so she thinks she got away with it. I don't know. I never seen where they said that they passed it. Um, I just saw where the police said that they had taken the polygraphs and that they were looking elsewhere. So technically, they never came out and said um, that they passed it that I've seen. Hey, musical, how are you? What am I looking for? Governor only has to sign it. Does a 24-year-old live in that town? White Widow baby, the oldest son. Did he live in the same town? I know he's married and has a baby that's not very old. Hey Nina, how are you? And yeah, that is correct. Only the firing squad if the chemicals for the lethal injection is not available. If I'm not mistaken, the lawmaker who introduced it said um, they have to let them know within 5 days if they're going to have the chemicals or not. I might have to go to News Nation and see who it was that put it out. Hold on, let me do that. Where is, what am I looking for? YouTube. Okay. PV Steve, I don't know. That's a good question. Stonegator, I hope you get to feeling better soon, honey. Email me tomorrow. Let me know how you're doing. Oh, dang, y'all. The guy that was he from South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia? The guy that came out to Louisiana. They found him dead after he was missing for a couple of days. They're saying now that the suspect carried the dead body in the trunk for days. That is crazy. Let's see. If the governor signs it, Brian and Lori. Oh, I forgot about Lori and Chad. They're going for the uh, death penalty for them too. Okay, hold on. Let me go to News Nation. Okay, it is up to the death row inmate. They can choose any approved method. I wonder if it's going to be like that, though, in Idaho, because I do remember something about if they don't have the chemicals. It would be like a second option, but let me see. Crystal, they really do. If you're talking about Chad and Laura, yeah, they for sure deserve it. I heard before they were going to have to build a place for a firing squad. Why would they need to take them out to, like, why would they even need to build a place for a firing squad? build a wall out behind the jail or prison and take them and sit them in a chair in front of the wall. Crystal, I agree. They for sure need it, and if Alex was still alive, he would need it too. Tool says she got 100 acres. They don't even need a shooting range. Just build a wall where they can sit them in front of and use the wall as a what do you call it? A backstop or whatever. Whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That's really all they need. Banfield put it out. I may still play it. I mean, there's no point in building a building for a firing squad. Honestly. That's just wasting money. You know, the governor can't do anything easy. Yeah, I mean, that's pointless, honestly. I wouldn't even worry about a building. Just do it outside. It don't matter if it's raining, snowing, or whatever. Okay, seriously though, they have to have a designated place that the public can't turn into a shrine. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, do it behind the prison. You know, like where the public couldn't get to it. I mean, that's what I would figure they would do. Just take it, out behind in a fenced off area or whatever. Hell, then you got to build a wall. Just pile a big pile of dirt up behind, and sit the inmate in front of the pile of dirt. Some money. Jules, that is true. All right, y'all. Give me just a second. I need to jump back over to my email real quick. I have to build a shooting range or safety precautions. They may have to, but that's wasting money. All right, give me just 1 second. Put them in the middle of town and let people see it. Yeah. I mean, I say do it on, I know people would like to see it. I mean, they're able to go, why is this not exiting off of this shit? And I know some people are allowed to go to like the executions and stuff like that. It would probably be different though with a firing squad, I would think. All right, give me a second. I want to make sure that I get all of my Scotty stuff out of the way, y'all, before I jump over to this stuff with the firing squad. Okay, they don't build a shooting range. Sent you a pick of firing squad set up. Okay, I'll check it in 1 second. Hawks will do it. Why the heck do I have something in my... Yeah, this isn't... I don't know why that's in my email. I had a debate at high school the topic if executions are allowed, then they should be televised. I had to argue for it. Oh wow. Midwest girl, yes, they do them. They have a... I don't know if it's called a death chamber, the room that they do it in or whatever, but yeah, it's done at the prison. They have a whole gallery and everything where people can sit outside the room and watch it as it's happening. And there has to be witnesses, and they have to be separated from any mishaps. Okay. My damn thing is freezing up here. Give me just 1 second. I'm just making sure that I've went through everything that has to do with Scotty. And then if I have, I'm going to pull up the firing squad thing. Wait, what am I showing? Oh, yeah. You talking about the thing that you sent to me, the setup? I'll show it 9mm. I just want to make sure that I've got all of my Scotty stuff done first before I jump over to it. And I actually think that I do have it all. This is old since they've already stopped. Hopefully they'll come out with some more information on him tomorrow and what they're doing as far as like if they're going to look other places or what their new what they're going to do next, because I mean they got to continue to do something. They got to keep looking for him. They can't just give up and not try to find him. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, 1 second. 9mm. I'm gonna download it, the picture, so that way I don't have to show your email. The press has the right to be represented and witnesses for the inmate and the victims. Hey Keith, how are you? Quickly solve most crimes indeed are future crimes. See, my body says go to sleep, my mind says stay here. Well, Stone Gator, I hope you get to feeling better soon, though. Why is this not downloading? All right. What the heck? This is like super interesting how this looks. Go on to bed. Deal you fits. You have a wonderful night. Y'all, I don't know what is up with my internet tonight. It is still not working right since those storms the other night. I'm out. Watch for the Ratchet Cousin. Sarah M., I'm going to be watching for it now. If I just hear one thing about a GoFundMe from a Ratchet Cousin or the mom, I'm gonna post it on my community page. Okay, y'all. Let me get this picture pulled up here. My co-workers are jamming Skinny and Big Luther Vandross. All right, y'all. I've got it now so I can pull it up. Finally. Okay. All right, so that's what a firing squad thing looks like. All right, I'm making sure I haven't missed anybody else. So, I mean, it wouldn't take much to build something like that out behind the prison. They don't even have to have a building for that, or a new building anyway. Okay, so the one in Utah is set up in a room, just like a regular death chamber. Okay, so what would be the point of wanting to build another building for it then? Why couldn't they just set something up like that at the prison? Easier set up. I mean, yeah. I mean, I could understand they would probably need it to be in the same area as where they do the lethal injection. So why not set it up in the same area? Maybe build onto that part of the prison and make it. But there wouldn't be no point in just going out and building a whole new building for it. The distance is 25 yards for the shooters. Okay, so they'd have to have a spot at least 25 yards, a spot for the chair, and then a place for the witnesses. Rolling firing squad. All right, if y'all haven't hit the thumbs up, please make sure that you do so. So I'm gonna have to look into this. I'm gonna have to go grab my video now from News Nation, y'all. And a backsplash. That's what I was trying to think, Jules. Like the wall behind them, just in case they miss or it goes through them. Like there's something behind them to stop the bullet. I mean, I just don't see why they would need to go build a big elaborate place. Hold on just 1 second. Okay. See, as the government, they need to spend money. That's the problem with the government. They feel like they need to spend money. See, it's not like the gladiators where they need a stadium. I mean, I get that they need witnesses. Um, I'm sure there's regulations. You know, it's got to be a certain distance from the shooters to the person. I get all that. But just wasting money to go build something that they can, probably add on to what they already have instead of wasting a bunch of money makes better sense. Okay, 9mm. I'm just gonna jump over there and check it real quick. Hey, Emery, how are you? See, I pictured it more like a surgical room with a viewing area above with 2 rows or 5 theater seats. I mean, that's what the lethal injection room looks like. Almost, surgical like. Um, with the gallery, like the window right there where it's at and all that. But the shooting range or the firing squad part of it, I'm sure would have to be a little bit different. Okay, give me just a second. Let me get over to my other email. Emery, I'm doing good. Oh, 9mm done sent me the one in Utah. Okay. Let's see. Oh, wow. This didn't look like what I thought it would look like. This is the actual 9mm that they have in Utah? I don't think there's any. Is there any states, does anybody know, that still does the gas chambers? Okay, so there's the actual one. Huh. Okay, so let me pull this one up. Okay, so no, none of them use a gas chamber anymore. No way. Yeah, they do. Okay, so this is the actual one from Utah. She says, "That is crazy. I didn't expect it to be that big of a room." Okay, so Arizona, California, Missouri, Wyoming are the only states with old gas execution laws still in the books. Arizona's the only one that still has a working gas chamber. Okay. And it's updated from October the 26th of 2022. Hmm. Well, like I said, I didn't even know they still use the firing squad. I thought like that was just from like the old days, and they quit using all that. That is crazy though. But how long has it been since Arizona used the gas chamber? Okay, I'm gonna take this down. But I didn't realize the room, how big it is. That is crazy. I was thinking more like a narrow type alleyway, sort of like. All right. March 3rd, 1999, since the implementation of lethal injection, 14 inmates have been executed utilizing this method. The last prisoner executed by lethal gas was Walter B. LeGrand on March 3rd, 1999. Okay. So actually, this month, 24 years in. Okay, let's see. Let me pull this up. So we're going to watch Banfield, where she's talking about this. Hmm. Okay. All right. While this is playing, y'all, I'm going to mute out. So if y'all can't hear it, just let me know.
We don't know exactly what's going to be in the documents, Ashley. We assume that it'll be search warrants like the last time there was a document dump. We got an indication that the documents might be coming on Friday. That didn't happen. So it's possible they could come tonight. Basically, the judge, we have learned, is signing off on new redactions, that these new documents will come out. But the way the process works, they have to go through the Supreme Court of Idaho's website, and then they get posted there. So it really could come at any moment.
Okay, Brian, the other question I wanted to ask you is about this new legislation. This is like, it's earth-shattering, it's jaw-dropping to think. If Brian Koberger is watching the news or getting any news headlines, maybe even a newspaper, who knows, the headline in Idaho is going to be that the legislature passed the possibility of a firing squad. But take me through the nuances of it and how it could actually come to pass. If Brian Koberger is convicted, it's a death penalty case. If they seek the death penalty and if it, sentencing goes forward, the jury has to agree, judge has to agree. How could that actually happen? What has to happen for firing squad to kick in?
Well, it's interesting because a lot of people didn't think this would happen. When I was filling in for you one night, we interviewed a lawyer from Idaho who said, I don't think it'll ever get that far. Well, guess what? It's now gotten that far. It's made it through the legislature. All that has to happen now is the governor has to sign off. And the issue here is they've got lethal injection right now in Idaho, but there has been a shortage of the medications that are used for the lethal injection. Such a shortage that there's been one case where a man was on death row and they've had to delay the execution because they haven't had the medicine. That is why this new bill came up. That is why it has now been passed. If there is a medication shortage and they don't have the medicine they need for the lethal injection, if this gets signed off by the governor, then they can use the firing squad. So, you know, if it makes it all the way through, and if Brian Kohlberger is sentenced to death, again, a big if, we're just early on in the process, basically there would have to be a shortage of that special medicine that they use in the lethal injection, and then the firing squad would come into play.
It's remarkable because that has been one of the reasons so many lethal injections have been put off, executions have been put off, is because of the availability of the drugs. And so now this is a second backup. Looks like it would be instantaneous and there would not be that delay in time. But it's a big question. I think we're going to have to do a lot more conversation about it because it does require a number of people to actually be part of it. Typically, most of them have blanks. One of them doesn't, but nobody knows which one has the blanks. But there's a lot to it. So Brian Enton, thank you. Appreciate the reporting on this. Thank you for watching.
Okay, so all they got to do is get the governor to sign it. Hey, Juicy Tequila, how are you? Let's see, she wears that color because white makes you look awful on camera. Didn't she say something about before the reason why she wears white because she was tired of all of the journalists in their cocktail dresses or something like that? Okay, so it has gotten this far because of BK. They want him to not have any reason to get any delays. Just think though, y'all, right now, there's going to be 3 death row cases or trials going on. Well, Lori starts in just a few days. Well, about 2.5 weeks from now, and we don't know when Chad's is going to start, but then BK's also. So that's like a lot of chemicals that they're going to have to try to come up with. Plus that other guy, he's supposed to be executed Thursday. So that's a lot of those chemicals that they're going to have to come up with within the next several years. So I bet you Brian is probably shitting himself right now that this is passed. And, you know, he knows it's going up as a death penalty case. Lori Daybell's attorney filed a motion to remove the death penalty because of the shortage. Well, I bet you it gets denied. Lori's tried everything. She tried to even get all of the charges dropped. Like, got her wanted her whole case thrown out of jail. The woman is nuts. Queen, we don't know. I'm pretty sure that's the reason why she made him wear it was for punishment. They just haven't came out and really spoke on it. I think it's weird that he wears that shirt. There's a picture of him taken in that shirt, and then he goes missing in that shirt. It's Mariette's mom. It's his mom and dad. She is a fruit basket. Yeah. Vapor, you talking about Lori? Lori's plum that woman's crazy. Oh my God. I don't even really like looking at her, honestly. She is just... she's crazy. And Queen, I agree. It's not. And to me, it seems like the picture was taken of him with that shirt on to humiliate him. And there are some YouTube channels that are saying that he went to school that day and wore that shirt. I have not seen anywhere where they've said that he wore the shirt to school that day. So I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if the picture was taken before he went to school or if it was taken after he got home. But just the point of, you know, if you're going to get onto your kid because they've done something wrong, okay, that's fine. Get onto them. But don't go making a shirt like that and taking a picture of him and all that. Lori and CJ. Okay, so I got on there today and started watching it, and I clicked on it right whenever they were going to lunch. When they did his attorney call any witnesses on the stand? Because they came back from lunch and then they start talking about the closing arguments tomorrow, and he's reading the jury the rules and all this and that. And Jules, it's really not. I don't understand it. You could see the pain in his eyes. Somebody said it was like he had this defeated look on his face. It was stated on a comment on a Facebook thread that the reason he wore the shirt was for a school project. To wear a shirt that says I'm a liar and I hurt my little brother, and he's sitting there literally with like he's been crying? Why would they take a picture of that? You did a witness. Oh, okay, see, Marissa, I missed all that part. I don't believe that. And Queen, he is in Eaton, Indiana. Yeah, that's bullshit. Okay, if it's for a school project, what the hell's the point of taking a picture? There's no point in it. And why is he sitting there crying in the picture? He had literally been crying. You could see it on his face. He was upset over something. Don't know what it was that he was upset over. And that mama can get up there and talk about, oh, I know that you're mad. No, he wasn't mad. That wasn't a mad look on that boy's face in that picture. That was a sad look. That was a heartbroken look. That was a painful look. It wasn't a mad look. Because if he was mad and ran away, he wouldn't have ran away in that shirt. If he was mad, he would have took the shirt off. He would have ripped the shirt up. He would have put something else on. If he truly ran away, he hurry up and got the hell out of there because he was upset over something. Or he's scared over something. Not because he was mad. That mama or whoever's posting that's full of shit. That was a my spirit has been crushed look. Yeah. He was just I don't know. I'm calling bullshit on the whole school project thing. I'm calling bullshit on what the mama said. Okay, I'm guessing that was not the first time he had that look. No, probably not. Emerald Queen said, did Scotty have fear on his face in that picture in your opinions? I don't know if it was fear. I think it was more... I mean, it could have been fear. I think it was more heartbreak. Unless they were threatening him with the police, and that's why she's saying about being scared of the police and all. You know, if you're scared of the police there, to call me and Dad and we'll come pick you up. No, she's just wanting him to call Mom and Dad to come pick him up so they can get to him before the police does. Because they want to make sure that they know what he is and what he is not going to tell the police. That's all that is. I think he just couldn't take it no more, honestly. There's no telling what those kids went through in that house. And he couldn't take it no more. Give me just 1 second, y'all. Okay. don't know. He might have been scared, but let's see. I think the jury's fed up. I don't want to look at the holes. Marissa, how long do you think that it's gonna take the jury to come back with a verdict and Zachariah's stuff? I don't think it was fear. I think it was more the fact that he was resigned to the real fact he was going to have to wear the shirt to school. I just don't think he was mad. Like I said, I think if he was mad, he wouldn't have left home in that shirt. He would have took the shirt off, ripped the shirt up, tore it up, done something to it, destroyed the shirt, and he would have left the shirt there for his parents to see. I think he just hurry up and got out of there. Hey, Lori P., how are you? I think he just hurry up and got out of there because he just couldn't take it no more. I think he was scared and tired of being abused, allegedly. Yeah, I mean that's what the word is. That's the rumors going around that they mistreated their kids. Scared, just wanted out. Yeah, it's a whole sad situation though, y'all. Honestly. All right. Hopefully, though, in the next day or so, they came out. That they come out and they say that they found him or something, and that he's okay. He's safe. Yeah, Milo is on his way back outside now. And no, Scott, he's actually wanting out because he was running from the door to the bed. Okay. Thank you, Crystal. Lori and CJ. He's just being extra tonight. Or he may be hungry. Charles has got him spoiled with tuna fish, so that may be what it is. No, wait, I do too. I hope he's somewhere safe. Why am I on? I didn't just straight up went to the wrong thing on YouTube. I hope he's okay. Maybe he's with family or friends or something like that, and they're keeping him safe. Okay, however this turns out, those parents may have to move, to a jail cell. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not gonna be surprised within the next few days. I believe someone said this earlier. If the parents get arrested for something. Okay, let me see what else I've got on here. If he didn't run away, then they have to have done something to him. And I believe it was mentioned, I don't know if it might have been in an email that was sent to me, or I might have read it on a post about maybe, wonder if something happened and him and the dad got into it, into like a physical altercation. And the dad did something to him. And the mom's covering. All right, y'all. If y'all haven't hit the thumbs up, go hit the thumbs up, please. So you may be hiding him from his parents so he doesn't have to go back. The only thing I'm worried about that is if somebody's hiding him so he doesn't have to go back to his parents, that person, even though they're doing something good to keep him from, in our eyes, they would be doing something good to keep him out of harm's way and to make sure he's okay. But they could get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? That would be the only bad thing. They may, in their mind, think that they're doing something good for him, but they could end up in trouble. Truly think he is fearful of his parents. Yeah. I think it's a possibility. I don't know. Something just is not adding up with the story. The parents don't seem to be acting right. I've never seen, even the Susan Smith lady that we were talking about earlier, when she was out there, she knew where her babies were at, but she was out there crying and boo-hooing and all this and that. Wasn't her husband there with her? Like the whole entire family was there. I've never seen somebody that's married looking for their kid, but their spouse isn't there with them. It's only just one parent. And they're claiming that they have searched the town 4 times. So okay, that means he's not in the town. So start your search grid outside the town. Why give up on searching? Thank you, Jules. Wait, no way, you believe the mama? Now, y'all, I'm gonna tell you, I was listening to another creator today. There's this girl. She's 14 or 15, I can't remember. I think she knows what happened. The statement about Dad and I will come get you seems like she is trying to tell the public that he trusts them to take suspicion off of them. She knows. But yeah, I think she does. Anyway, I was watching another creator today, and this woman had called, or the creator had called this lady. She has her daughter's 14 or 15 years old, and she's missing. They're from Tennessee. And it was literally almost like I was listening to Summer's family. Honestly. This creator kept bringing up the fact that he would try to raise reward money, to get it, because he kept telling her, you know how some people are like, they don't want to talk, but if you put a reward out there, they will, it may entice people to talk. Hey, Sunflower Dragon, how are you? And she never said, oh yeah, that would be wonderful, thank you, let's get it done. He even said if that's okay with you, and she never said anything. And she kept making up excuses. Well, I was thinking this whole time when she's talking about her husband that the husband is the girl's dad, and it's not. It's her stepdad. And it was just like she was saying, he even said something, the creator did, about I would assume your husband's probably out looking for her now. And she was like, oh no, he's been here because we have we have a baby and another kid with epilepsy. But he knows if he wants to, he can go put flyers out, go to other towns or whatever and put flowers out. And it was just weird how some parents with missing kids, how they act. This one here was acting like she didn't even care that her daughter was missing. So when the mom was talking, she was giving me Letitia Steltros. Didn't her thing start today? The jury selection? What is this? No, this goes over here. Hold on, y'all. I'm moving stuff around on my calendar so I can see my stuff. All right, I'm looking through News Nation. See, they need to double check parents' property or where does the dad work. I would be all over media from day one. Okay, thank you, Jules. Um, yeah, I don't know where Scotty's dad works at, or his mom for that matter, but their property is only 7,000 square foot, like their actual property that the house is on. I'm assuming they've searched that area thoroughly, but something like I don't know. They're just I don't think it's gonna turn out good. Honestly, I hope that it does, and I hope he is found and he's okay. I just don't think it is. I just have a bad feeling about this one. We can look at yes, we need to wait little baby and see what we can find out. But the other lady, she was talking about that the one I was talking about that was talking to the other creator. Something was said about that they had searched her property several times and that they were wanting to come back up there and search it again, and she really didn't feel the need for them to come up there and search it because they had already searched it before. And I'm sitting here and I'm like looking at my husband thinking, if my kid is missing and they've done searched my property, but somebody wants to come back and search it again, I would let them because there could have been some type of evidence that was overlooked by the first 2 or 3 searches. I would never turn a search down no matter how many times they've already searched my property. I don't understand it. It was just literally like this woman just didn't even care that her daughter's missing. The silver alert was issued because in order for it to be an amber alert, the child has to be abducted. They also have to have uh, the abductor's information or like a description, and they also have to have a vehicle description. And they just recently changed the silver alert where it was mostly for older or elderly people. They just recently, not long ago, changed it to include kids. And let me see. Let me go back to my email. I might still have that article. Yeah, especially if you live out in the rural areas. I mean, it's super easy to miss just the smallest little clue. It could get overlooked. Even if there's 2 or 3 different search parties that go through there, you still let them keep searching the area. That's just, how to do things. You want to make sure that every possible thing that could be done to try to find your child is being done. Okay. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, no, it's not in here. There's somewhere where they were talking about the silver alert, though. Ow. Let's see. Y'all. Because they talk about the silver alert, the reason why it was issued instead of the amber alert, and then it talks about the shirt that he had on, and about the police putting it out so quickly. Did you see what I did? What did you do, Jules? Okay, I don't want to see that. Let's see if this is it. Hmm. Oh no, I didn't read this, but I don't think this has the thing. But this is talking about the polygraphs. Pull it up. I'm trying to see what Jules is talking about. They did. I'm sorry, I was joking. Oh, okay. All right, so this says Scotty Morris still missing after polygraph tests, infrared cameras, and search parties. Wait, did I not read this today? Yeah, this is March 20th at 10 o'clock this morning. Okay. So, a search for the missing 14-year-old Eaton boy entered the fifth day on Monday. Scotty Dean Morris, 14, left his family's home at about 8:30 Thursday and has not been seen. We conducted several interviews and polygraph tests, and Eaton Police Chief Jay Turner said Monday morning. Search parties made up of both law enforcement professionals, emergency responders, and volunteers combed the area around Eaton, a town of about 1,500 residents. It's really not even that big. The area's not. Okay, so it's 9 miles north of Munis. So they're on both Friday and Saturday. It's unbelievable the way the community has come together, Turner said, referring to both the searches and the efforts by others to support those looking for the teen. Officials with Delaware Community Schools were on hand with Eaton Police on Monday and providing school buses to transport teacher or searchers. So no, I didn't read this one to y'all today. Okay. So on-the-ground search efforts were temporarily halted on Sunday to allow Indiana State Police troopers and helicopters to scan the area using infrared cameras. The searching was resumed Monday in areas including near the Iron Bridge, east of the unincorporated community of Granville, and near other bridges along the Eaton-Wheeling Pike. Officers with the Indiana Department of Natural Resources was also going to search the areas of the Mississinawa River. I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly. Let's see. The searches are being randomly conducted, Turner said. The Delaware County Emergency Management Agency has helped set up professional grid searches. So this is all three pictures. This is the one of him in a black dress shirt. I believe it was taken the 13th or 14th, so like a few days before he went missing. Let's see, I was starting to drift off and had an epiphany. I bet Mom's polygraph was sus, and that's why she finally spoke up tonight. That's a good theory, Mom Bear. Possible. Hey, Lori, how are you? Wonder what he did to his little brother. I don't know. They really haven't said anything. And maybe that's the reason why she didn't want to stick around after she spoke today, is because she was afraid maybe somebody was going to ask her that question. Maybe she thought the reporter that was standing there beside her was going to ask her that question. All right. So this is the Eaton teen, Scotty Morris, described as a very nice young man. Turner said his department has had no previous dealings with Scotty Morris, who the chief said was described as a very nice young man by those who knew him, including staff at Delta Middle School. The teen had apparently been in a conflict with adults at his home on Thursday. And after the disappearance, Eaton police at first posted a photo online reportedly taken earlier that day that showed the youth looking unhappy and wearing a shirt that had words scrawled on it referring to the boy being a liar. That boy, it wasn't just him looking unhappy. He was completely upset. I mean, they need to just go ahead and put it out there like it is. So the photo was later cropped to no longer show the wordings on the shirt. Turner said that the photo had been posted quickly because of concerns for the boy's safety, given that he was last seen wearing shorts and a t-shirt and on an especially cold evening. Why crop the words out? So police conducted polygraph tests and searched for the Eaton boy. Asked whether the boy's parents were considered suspects in his disappearance, Turner said, "We've done polygraph tests and we're looking elsewhere. One hope is that the teenager may be staying in a local home. Delcom schools are on spring break and some families are out of town on vacation," Turner noted. Okay, but if they done searched the town 4 times and they haven't found him, more than likely he's not staying in a local home. So the statewide silver alert for Scotty Morris was issued at 7:30 p.m. on Friday. He is described as 5 feet 4 inches tall, 150 pounds, with brown hair, blue eyes, and was last seen wearing black shoes, red and black shorts, and a white t-shirt with writing on the front. Anybody with any information on Scotty Dean Morris is asked to call the Eaton Police Department at 765-396-3297 or 911. Let's see. I seen both photos, white out shirt and letters on shirt, nothing new. Hey Miranda, how are you? Give me 1 second. Okay. So there's that. I don't know. Something don't seem right with this case, so. Megan, how are you? Oh my gosh, I go to type in Scotty Morris and it literally did not even spell it halfway right. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay, they were worried that he was in extreme danger, but they don't put the word out for 24 hours. Baby, that's what I don't understand. I figure whenever they said that they put the silver alert out on Friday, that it was like during the day on Friday. Like maybe, earlier that morning, because when they searched Thursday night, they didn't find him, so put it out early the next morning, they didn't. It was literally almost 24 hours later. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to see if there's anything. Juicy, it does me too. I don't understand it. It just the picture with the shirt and then the mama, the way she acted today, just doesn't seem right. Okay, y'all. I'm just trying to look real quick because I'm probably not going to be on here too much longer. I'm just seeing real quick if they posted anything else. Okay, they should put out a statement. He doesn't have to go home, but check in at a hospital fire somewhere. I'm sure he's got grandparents. Like, get the grandparents to talk and speak out to him and stuff like that. Maybe he trusts the grandparents more than he does his parents. Jan, they're saying that the last time he was seen was Thursday night at 8:30 at night. Okay, I don't see anything new. Last thing was like 6 hours ago. And that was from the Sun. That was the one that I read. Just honestly, it would be nice to wake up tomorrow and see that they had found him and he's okay and he's safe. Baby boop, no, not that I've seen. Jan, you're very welcome. He is a minor. They can't tell him that he doesn't have to go home. Yeah, but I think if the grandparents maybe spoke out, it may be better. Maybe they could get him to come out. Um, and then the police could go from there. And maybe if something's going on at home, then he can tell the police what's going on at home, and maybe they can place him with other family or something like that. Because there's got to be a reason why he ran away. If he did run away and nothing bad happened to him at that house. Let me see one other thing on my phone. Oh, wait. I didn't even send this one. Shit. Sent it to myself. I'm going to show this real quick, too. Hey, MJ, how are you? What do you mean, if vapor? Like, if they do find him, or is that what you mean? Baby Boop, are you feeling better today? Can only imagine the secrets from the house. Oh, yeah. That's probably why the mama was like, well, if you're scared of the cops, then call me and Dad. We'll come get you. That's just because they don't want him speaking to the police. That's all that is. Is something is going. Oh, okay. Yeah. I just have a feeling that something bad is going on there. Honestly. See, always lurking. You get a rare sighting. Well, MJ, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We're happy to have you. Call me and Dad. And see, that's what I was thinking too. Does he have a cell phone with him? How's he going to call you if you don't have one? That she says certain things that just didn't make sense. The whole breathing heavy, as soon as she got the mic in her hand and it was time for her to speak, she just, you know what I'm saying? Like, puts on an act. And you can tell it was an act. Okay, I'm going to bring this up real quick because this was another screenshot that was sent to me. Not really. Everything is in a flare up and running fever, but thank you. Oh, baby boop, I hope you get to feeling better soon, honey. And I need to email you too, baby boop. I haven't got to talk to you in a while. All right. Let me pull this up real quick. All right, so I did go through and scribble out everybody's names and stuff like that on here. Alex Murdoch breathed heavy like that. Well, we saw what happened to Alex Murdoch too, didn't we? Okay. So these people here were saying, the one that I'm worried about is the one in red. They tagged the East Indiana Police Department in this. And it says, in previous comments, they took his bed cushion as punishment and made him sleep on his bed frame. And that they made him shave his head as punishment. Now, I know some people are saying that the night that the picture was taken of him in a shirt was the night that they made him shave his head, which is not true. Okay, so it says, so about him having to shave his head as punishment, and multiple people say that they beat their kids. I would run away too. More people would help look if he didn't have to go back there. So that's where I was talking about earlier, the comment. I just couldn't find the screenshot that I had of it. So I don't know if this is true or not. The people tagged the Eaton, Indiana Police Department in the post, letting them know this. So I'm thinking it's got to be a local from that area. And Werewolf Queen, thank you so much for that super chat. She says, for Baby Boot, for the Mod Squad, and for you. Thank you, honey. I appreciate that. So I'm pretty sure, if it's from a local, the locals are going to know what's going on around there. Okay, like I said, her statement or her trying to sell to the public two things. One, trying to say that he trusts them more than Ellie. And two, by saying call us, insinuates that he is somewhere safe and not harmed, in my opinion. Oh, I hope that is true though, Vapor, honestly. I hope he is somewhere that he is not harmed and that he's warm. I couldn't imagine. Y'all know how bad I hate being cold. I couldn't imagine a child being out in snowy weather, in freezing weather, 20 to 25 mile per hour winds, and nothing but a pair of shorts and a shirt and a t-shirt. I couldn't imagine that. Baby Boob, we love you too. You've seen them too, Jules? Yeah, I had the screenshots and I just couldn't find it. I have a bad habit of putting stuff on my computer and not knowing where I put it at. Because I had to save it and then go back and scribble everybody's names out because I didn't want to, have other people's information up here. Sounds like that person could know more, maybe hiding him. I don't know. I'm just taking it as maybe being a local from the area. Because, 1,500 people, that's, I don't know if that was, the place where I live, it's probably about maybe 1,500 people. Except for I don't live in a town. I live in the middle of nowhere, but it's still like a little community here. And everybody here knows everybody. Everybody here knows everybody's business. When you're a kid and you start kindergarten, the people that you started kindergarten with, you graduate high school with. You grow up with them. Your kids grow up with their kids. So I'm pretty sure it's the same way it is there as it is here. Everybody knows what's going on in that house. Okay, she is now a part of the Ann Taylor Club. One of your surprises is going to be, it's going to help you not be cold loss. I like the first one so much about the second one. Well, Emerald Queen, thank you so much for that. Yeah, I don't like being cold. I hate it. Okay, all right. What little baby? How many likes we got? I don't know if I could. Do you live in my town? Honestly, Jules, I don't even live in a town. It's literally just like a small little community. I don't know if we have 1,500 people. How many people you think live around here? More than 1,500? 500? Charles saying it's about 500 people that live here. Like I said, when you start kindergarten, you graduate with those same people. Like, it's super small here. So I know if everybody here knows everybody's business, then in a small town like where they live at, where Scotty's family lives at, everybody's going to know their business too. I wonder if Elliot can account for the parents' movements from the time he left till the time he was reported missing. I mean, if they did something with him, like if something went on in that house and they had to move him and they took their cell phones, I mean, we know how the whole cell phone thing is, then yeah, they should be able to track them. And it is a neighborhood. It's not super big neighborhood. Like I've seen neighborhoods that's got more houses, and what that does, the houses there kind of spread out a little bit. But I would think that some of those houses would have cameras around there that might be able to see, if they had it, because him just walking, he may could get by a camera without being seen. Whereas if you're in a vehicle and you're driving down a road, you're passing more houses, there's a bigger chance of being seen by a camera. So you don't talk about anyone in your... Yeah. Oh, Nana, everybody knows everybody's business around here. There's like 2 women who live in our community that know everything. How many pedos in the area? Is that what you're asking, Happy Cactus? See, I hope we are not dealing with a podunk police department. There's only 4 police officers. I think it was 4 and 16. Was it 16 volunteers or whatever it was that was said last night? Now, Jan, the parish that I live in it's a lot of people. It's just the area in my parish that I live in, there's literally nobody here. Let me tell you who they are, Nana. Reserves. That's the word I was thinking of. Thank you, Emerald Queen. Yeah, 4 officers and 18 reserves. I don't know why they haven't called the FBI. Or like it's some type of bigger aid. I don't know. They haven't said anything. It's all been Eaton Police. I don't know if they've even called in Delaware, the county of Delaware, like the sheriff's department. Because everything I've heard has been the Eaton Police. Okay, if his neighborhood is like mine, yeah, we all know each other. Unfortunately, no one cares anymore. I have only had one neighbor that I have spoken to this year. I could be dead for weeks. Oh, well. Yeah, see, that's the thing around here. Like, you pretty much see everybody at the dollar store. Like that's the dollar store or the gas station. Other than that, nobody, really communicates with each other around here either, unless they know of somebody getting in trouble or something like that. Then the gossip starts spreading. See, I would hope that they have other departments. I would think they would have the Delaware Sheriff's Department or Delaware County Sheriff's Department. I should call out the National Guard for missing kids. Something, no way. Like, because this little police department with 4 police officers, that's not enough. Like, I get that the communities help. They're out there, they're helping look for him, and that's awesome. But they need they need a bigger agency helping. Yeah, because okay, so I don't know how it is in other states, but like in Louisiana, we have the police department for the town, or even in the big cities, they have a police department. And then for the parish, we have the sheriff's department. I would assume it's the same thing in Indiana. So if Eaton is a little town and they have a police department, then Delaware County should have a sheriff's department. We have a Freeze It hot dog stand. It's the main thing in this town. Well, they just built a Dollar General here not long ago. And then we have the one gas station, and that's it. Yeah, no way, I'm sure it does. As they said, it was a town of 1,500, so. Scarlett, do you know a struggling family in your area, and do you help or avoid them like the plague? No, I mean, it doesn't matter who it is around here. If I see them at a store, I'm going to say hi to them. I don't avoid anybody. And there are several families in our area that are, pretty bad, whether it's struggling or addiction or anything like that. I'm not going to not talk to people just because they're like that. Thank you for having me. I've been very interesting. Jules, you're very welcome. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. And if he's had any issues with any kids from Ellie in school, possibly the reason for her comments. I don't know. I wish they would give more information, honestly. Let's see, King Scarlet. Yeah, we need to look into the employment stuff for the parents and see what they do. Well, that's my thing not moving. Okay, here we go. Okay, y'all. I think I'm about to get off here tonight. Just don't put up cement walls. Someone is hiding something that is known to the town. Yeah. It's just super creepy how the police chief was. It was almost like he was keeping up with her every move when she was done. Like he literally walked with his hand on her back past the uh, the journalist guy there and walked, and you could hear her talking in the background. Small towns are crazy. You wouldn't believe some of the stuff that goes on in some of these small towns in Louisiana. Some crazy shit that goes on around here. I guess so press couldn't get to her. It could have been. And maybe that's why she was trying to hurry up and get out of there after she said what she needed to say. It's because she thought that whole shirt thing more than likely was going to get brought up, because that's everybody's upset about him missing and not being, they haven't found him yet. But a lot of people are concerned because of the shirt. Like a lot of people are upset over the shirt. Okay, because it's common in large cities. Unfortunately, you need a behavior panel to do this one. Yes, that is true. All right, y'all. I'm fixing to get out of here. Happy Cactus. Have a wonderful night. I'm going to try to get some sleep tonight, y'all. I didn't sleep hardly none last night. See, and I'd want to explain the shirt if it was me. I mean, if the shirt was a whole innocent thing, which we know it's not, but if there was nothing to it, she should have explained what the shirt meant. But she knew that there's something malicious with the shirt. So that's why she didn't want to talk about it. Nana, good night. All right, y'all. I'm fixing to get out of here. So I love you all. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out with me. Tomorrow night is Shoot the Shit night. Hopefully Big Al will feel up to coming in. I know Crime Crazy says she'll be able to be in here. Hey, one of the real ones, how are you? So it's going to start at 10 o'clock instead of 10:30. Lori P., you have a good night as well. If Jesus was present, something could have gone too far. Dad gone is a red flag. That's what I'm thinking, King Scarlet, that maybe Maybe there was, because it did say there was an altercation that night between him and some adults in the house. Maybe he got there was like a physical altercation. Um, and something really bad happened. And now the mom has got to kind of cover for the dad. All right, so I'm out of here for tonight. I know, Princess Megan. That's what bothers me. Like I said, y'all know how I don't like being cold, and just the thought of a kid being out there in a t-shirt and shorts. I couldn't imagine. Don't know if he's eaten. Don't know if he's cold. Don't know if he's okay. So hopefully something happens and they're able to find him tomorrow. All right. So I'm out of here. Don't forget the thing tomorrow night at 10 o'clock. I love you all. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. And I will talk to all of you tomorrow.